Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Back now on your pregame show on Q102. Tim Soper joined now by Sibley-Ocheyedan head coach Tate Kellenberger. Coach, how you doing today?
Pretty good.
That is great to hear. Ready for week 2 of Iowa high school football. And we'll go back to your first game of the season. Close one against another conference foe, MOC Floyd Valley. You're playing a lot of the Siouxland Conference teams in non-district play, but MOC Floyd Valley got you by 1 point, 13-12. So what are your kind of initial reactions looking back at that game?
Obviously not the outcome we wanted, but as we broke down film and things this weekend, there's a lot of positives to take away from the game and a lot of negatives, the things that we have to work on. So as we get ready to roll this week in practice, we just got a lot of things to focus on ourselves, and we have a really young team with guys that haven't seen a lot of varsity minutes, so it was exciting to see them get their first minutes on Friday, and you could tell, they had some learning pains a little bit, but overall, super excited to see where we head this week.
Yeah, and only have one game of stats to go off from, but it looks like you had a pretty good game through the air. Dalton Wingate, 11 for 18 for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns, but the rushing not quite there. Did MOC just really key in on the run there?
Yeah, overall, I think we just got to do a lot better job of blocking up on our blocks and sticking with them to the whistle. But they did load the box pretty well throughout the game, especially in the second half. And, we just kind of remember to do our jobs on the field and not try to do too much. So
if you kind of went by your ideal game plan, do you kind of want to go running more or passing more, or do you want to kind of be balanced where you can be?
After the first week, we probably would have said we want to be a heavier run team. But, watching Dalton pass last week, gives us some excitement as coaches, because I feel like we can be a pretty balanced team. But, when it comes down to it, we need to be able to run the ball when it matters during the game. So we have to get better at that as we move forward throughout the season.
Yeah, and then you come in against Okoboji. They also fell in a close game of their week 1. What do you kind of know about them coming into this week?
Yeah, they do, a lot of different things, especially offensively, with their spinner back stuff. So super excited to see how our guys react to that. It's not an offense you see every day. So, right now we're just preaching that you got to do your job and stay away from the eye candy in the backfield and do your job out there, and we'll be fine defensively. And offensively, we got to be worried about how aggressive they are on defense. They like to fly to the ball. They like to bring a lot of different pressures. So really we just got to have our eyes up and ready to play from the snap.
And you mentioned Dalton Wingate, your sophomore quarterback. Any other players on your team you'd like to highlight that Okoboji fans might hear quite a bit of throughout the game?
Vance Johnson, one of our more frequently used offensive players, and he also plays a lot of defense out there. So hopefully he can have another great game this week. But overall, I'm just hoping all guys take the next step as we move forward to the second game of the year.
So in this second game of the year, what would you say are some keys to victory?
We just got to block and tackle, take care of ourselves, and cut back on the mental errors. Last week we had way too many penalties, and a lot of those are pre-snaps, so we just got to do a really good job this week during practice of knowing our responsibilities, knowing how to line up, and remember to think when we're tired.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for your time before this one. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season as well.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. That is Coach Tate Kellenberger from Sibley-Ocheyedan. More of your pregame coming up on Q102.
Get dressed in your favorite team apparel from CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. High-quality in-house screen printing and embroidery. Custom team apparel to team fundraising. Lynn and her team will do it right and on time. CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. Highway 71 North Milford and online at ccscreenprint.com.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
Abel Baker, Charlie Dog, Abel. Let's take it.
Tim Pearson being joined by Dr. Ryan Roke, who had a year hiatus, but he's back. Welcome back.
Baby, I'm back. I'm back in the game, baby.
Back in the New York groove. Sibley-Ocheyedan and Okoboji getting ready to kick off. Both teams meeting at midfield to do the coin flip. While they do that, if you want to keep an eye on them and see who wins this. Yeah, I know you got a pole in your way, but
a pole? That's more
post.
than a pole. What would you call this? This is a beam, Jesse. Wouldn't you say
beam,
it's a beam?
Keep an eye on that. I'll get to the starters. We'll do the starting offense for both squads. For Sibley-Ocheyedan, we'll start with them. They have running backs, both seniors, and Tyler Wobler and Cesar Ramirez. Wide receivers for their squad. They got 3 of them. Senior Vance Hayenga Johnson, sophomore Riley Getzel, and senior Keegan Van Western. Their offensive line has Logan Brooksvort, a senior, junior Thomas Roth, and then Cassidy Heinrichs, Michael Block, a senior, and Johnny Santana, another senior on that line for Sibley-Ocheyedan. For the Okoboji Pioneers, who will be kicking off to start this one, their offense looks like this. It's Mason Vanderpool behind center, running back Logan Heller, a senior, junior Christian Gonzalez. They'll also plug in Austin Harms, a senior, at running back. Split end is Ethan Schlechter, a junior. Tight end Matt Olson. Across the line is Sam Poss, a junior. Junior Aiden Doms. Junior Josh Seals. Junior Logan Duvall. And sophomore Brendan Wint. A young offensive line. They all should be back next year, so that's exciting for the Pioneers.
Okoboji won the toss. They deferred. Sibley's going to receive. Okoboji's going to be kicking from south to north with Austin Harms, who's got a pretty good leg. And oddity for Northwest Iowa, that flag is still as can be. I'm expecting Harms to put it into the end zone or pretty darn close to the goal line. We're ready for some football, Tim Peterson.
It's exciting time, right to left. Okoboji will be kicking off in their white jerseys against the black jerseys. He runs up on the football, and boom, we are underway. That kick is short. Running up and getting it at the 15, bobbling it, and getting control of it at the 20, the 25, and 30. He's got room to the right side, up to the 35, and tackled at the 38-yard line. Good start. Good return there for the Generals.
That was Vance Hayenga Johnson. Nice return on that kick. Little Harms didn't hit it real good compared to the way he was knocking him last week. Watching Sibley-Ocheyedan warm up, it's the quarterback. You better stop this Wingate. He had gaudy numbers last week, but a lot of his throws were little hitches, little things in the flat. He didn't really put the ball downfield, but he obviously looks like the best player on their team.
Game temp is cloudy and 64 degrees as they go for the first snap in the shotgun. One receiver split to the right. Dalton's going to take it. Wingate to the left. No room. Tackle in the backfield. He goes down behind the 35. Nice tackle for a loss.
Now Wingate, that was Frick. Wingate was on the sideline.
That was a direct snap.
Direct snap to Frick. And Okoboji, a change. They started off with an even man front, 4-man front. They started out on a 5-3 last week. They've gone to an even man front, and they strung it out, and now they put Sibley behind the sticks. They got 2nd and 15.
That's a good catch. Watching that, I just assumed that was, I didn't even look at the numbers when he took that snap. They line it up again.
That's what I'm here for, Tim.
It's a good thing you're here. 3 to the right this time in the shotgun. They send a man in motion from right to left. They fake it to him, and it's a run up the middle and just stuffed right there. No gain. Okoboji line playing tough on that one.
You know, that play was doomed from the start as the jet motion ran into Wingate. They got mixed up in the backfield. Wingate was trying to do a read option. It was all messed up, and Okoboji stoned him for no gain. So now you got 3rd and 15. If you're Okoboji, be disciplined. Don't give them free 5 yards. Eye discipline. Read your keys. Know where somebody needs to come out here and cover the slot. Please cover. There we go.
3 to the right, 1 to the left.
5 wide, empty backfield.
2 to the left. It's a pass all the way. He's looking right. He throws right. Long pass. Receiver wide open at the 40 of Okoboji, down to the 35 and tackle at the 30. Beautiful pass to a wide open receiver. That was number 9.
It doesn't matter. It's all coming back because Okoboji's got tackled coming around.
Yeah.
Okoboji's in, got tackled. It's going to be holding on Sibley. This thing's coming back.
That was Michael Frick with the reception, but it
Doesn't
will
matter.
not count.
Didn't want to talk over to you, Tim, but it was pretty obvious. If I could see it, anybody could see it. And referee Marlo Van Ginkel, he saw it.
Good name drop there.
Yeah.
They came up and gave us, they said this is for radio, and gave us the referees. That was awfully nice.
Marlo's been doing this for a lot of years. He understands how it works. Now, you got to know the ball's going to be in the air. Don't be getting caught up in what's going on in the backfield. Okoboji got fortunate there. They caught eye discipline. Read your keys. Don't get caught up in all the motion that's going on.
So they march it back to
Third and 30.
On the 19-yard line.
If you're the defensive line, sick him. Go get him.
Looking to pass, looks to the right, throws to the right. There's coverage down there. It's going to be dropped. Almost picked off out of the hands of Bachman, in and out. But it'll still bring up 4th down.
You know what? That was just as well. Knock it down, because now you're going to force them to punt. Slick field, ball. You got to have a lot of people on a punt. Do everything perfectly. Perfect snap, perfect catch, perfect kick. And you got them backed up inside their 5-yard line. I like Okoboji getting a 3 and out on this. Now we got to make sure we got 11 on the field.
Matthew's got the live video stream flowing. Michael back in the studio. Thanks to Mitch, who's tuning in at home tonight. And also thanks to everybody at Rax Billiards who have the game on there streaming live. Here's the punt to the 44-yard line. It's fielded and running to the right, trying to get to that sideline edge at the 50.
That's a block in the back.
There's
oh, boy. You
flags
can see that.
fly.
Oh, boy. Oh.
I believe that was Mowry on the return. But
Mowry on the return. Okoboji's got a block in the back at about the 48-yard line. It's going to give Sibley free 15. Oh, and the coaches preach that. If you're on special teams, if you see their numbers, don't hit them. Just let them go. And a little over-aggressive by Okoboji. But for the Pioneers, compared to last week, defense 3 and out. Now they got the ball. Let's go O.
And they moved them backwards. Well, the Pioneers will start off in a hole. Head coach Nick Pluger for the Pioneers and Tate Kellenberger for the Generals.
Pioneers are going to start their own 37.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Pioneers line it up, 1 to the right. Shotgun formation. It's a keeper. It's a direct snap to the right side with a little room. Breaking through for about 8 yards on a nice run.
In that single wing, they went on balance, and they ran Heller into the short side of the field, and he was really close to busting that out of there. You're going to see that formation. You might see him run some motion away from it to bring him about, because Heller's going to close to breaking that. So 2nd and 2 for the Pioneers.
They mark it at the 45-yard line. Pioneers break huddle.
And in this offense, you want to stay ahead of schedule. You want to stay ahead of the sticks, and Pioneers right now are on schedule.
Shotgun formation, 1 to the right. Here's Heller again off the right side. He goes to stiff on, picks up the 1st down across the 50, and he's tackled right there just as he crosses the midfield. It'll be a 1st down for the Okoboji Pioneers.
Well, right now you see the game plan as Logan Heller, the ball's not heavy. There you go.
Is that your brother?
No, that's what.
He's not heavy.
I got it. There you go.
There you go.
It's first game in 2 years, Tim. I'll catch up here.
Well, I got a different sense of humor too, so sometimes it's tricky. Pioneers line it up 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Everybody's squeezed in, and it's a run to the right side of that line.
And once again, positive yardage. They ran a little counter.
That was Austin Harms.
That was Harms coming back to the counter. Again to the short side of the field. Okoboji obviously likes what they have on the right side of that offensive line. And they're hopefully, as this game goes on, Okoboji's offensive line continues to lean on Sibley, and these 5-yard gains become 15, 20-yard gains.
Pioneers don't throw the football a lot. I believe it was 7 times is all they threw it last week. Ground and pound as they line it up. Keep everybody pretty tight to that line. Receivers to the left, about 5 yards out. It's a snap direct up the middle, off the left side, and 1st down, and then some down to the 34-yard line. Another 1st down for the Okoboji Pioneers.
Logan Heller again with about a 12-yard gain. That's another Pioneer 1st down. As they're now all of a sudden this drive start at their own 37, they're down to Sibley's 34. 8:03 left to go in this first quarter, opening drive for the Pioneers.
Eating up the clock and getting first downs is what the Pioneers have done so far with the football after their defense stood tall. 0-0 ball game. Pioneers looking to move it into the end zone. They line it up once again from the 34-yard line. Here we go. Shotgun again. Receiver left. Here's a snap. Fake one way, fake the other way, and a run up the middle. It's a keeper by Vanderpool. He'll gain a couple yards that time.
The old spin back action. Vanderpool kept it as quarterback, almost popped it through there.
They give him 2 yards officially. Bring up 2nd down and 8.
Now Sibley keeps creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. You're going to watch the Pioneers. They're going to fake this run action. They're going to go over the top because their safeties are within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Receiver to the right this time. Here's the snap. Heller gets it direct. He'll run off the right side. He'll gain a few. Breaks a tackle and gets within a couple yards of that first down. Ended up being a pretty decent run again for the Okoboji Pioneers.
Well, they're still on schedule. You're at 3rd and 3. You got 2 downs to make 3 yards. But I'm telling you, Sibley's got 11 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Okoboji's going to go over the top here.
You got the coaches right next to you. Just tell them, pump and go.
I'm not telling anybody anything. I'm just telling you.
They'll line it up one to the left this time. And the whole line shifts to the right. And the receiver goes to the right.
They went unbalanced.
Direct snap right up the middle. There's a little room.
That should be a first down. They went unbalanced, and Sibley didn't shift with them.
Heller.
And so Okoboji, you just count. Okoboji outmanned him. That should be a first down.
It is. Smart play there on that shift at the line. Picks up another first down for the Pioneers.
And you can just see right now, Sibley got a lot of guys with their hands on their hips, looking like their dauber might be getting down. You don't have a down dauber.
Never good to have a dauber down. They mark it at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Okoboji right to left. They line it up again. Receiver split to the right. On the far side, here's the snap. Bring it to the near side. It's a handoff. Breaking a tackle with some room to the left side across the 20 and brought down just beyond that is Austin Harms.
Harms has nice feet. He's an outstanding soccer player, and you can see how his feet stay low to the ground, and that was the definition of a shoestring tackle, because if he doesn't get tripped up there, he's down the near sideline for 6. Okoboji 2nd and 5, 5:30 to go in this first quarter.
They mark him at the 18-yard line.
And right now, Okoboji's offensive line, they're kind of basically just doing whatever they want to do. There's nothing better than be able to move a guy where he doesn't want to move to, and Okoboji's doing that right now.
And when you're moving the football on the ground like they have, there's no reason to go to the air at this point. Here's a snap. It's a keeper rollout. No, it's going to be a pass, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield. He was looking downfield, was Vanderpool, and there was a man, but the defense got right up in there and brought him down behind the line. That'll bring up 3rd down. Got brought down at the 26-yard line. Loss of 8 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 12.
Right from the beginning, he had that tight end pop free, and he was open, but quarterback didn't have enough time to get rid of the ball, but that tight end was running free to the corner of the end zone.
I believe he saw him too, but just didn't have the time to throw it.
He probably saw him, but he also saw a lot of black shirts.
Got taken down by a couple generals. Here's a snap. Once again off the right side.
Heller's got room. Heller's got room.
He gets that sideline flag in the backfield.
We're going to get holding.
He got knocked out about 5 yards shy of that first down marker, but like you said, yes, they're bringing this back. Well, they had a good drive going. Now they keep moving in the wrong direction, do the Pioneers. So they'll mark this one back a little further. Still 3rd down. No score, 4:24 to go, first quarter.
Okoboji had this down to Sibley's 18-yard line, and now they're going to be snapping this on Sibley's 40. Have to get down to the 13. That's not a good situation to be in when you're a running team.
3rd and 27. I'm guessing those defensive backs will play back a little bit further this time.
Yeah, they're not going to be within 5 yards now.
They're back 10 yards off the line this time. This time they run it to the right with some room. Now cutting it back up the middle. It gets to the 30-yard line. does Harms. It'll bring up 4th down on it. Nice little run there, but not near enough for the first down.
Well, you know what? If they do this, it's going to be about a 47-yard field goal. I don't know if Harms has a leg for that, but it might be worth some thought.
4th and 27 from the 30.
47-yard field goal, or try to convert 3rd or 4th and 17, or punt and hope you don't kick it into the end zone. I don't know.
They're going to think about it.
That's why the coaches get the big bucks.
They're going to take a timeout, talk it over, and decide what they want to do. We'll take a timeout right with them. 0-0 the score here. 3:31 to go first quarter back after this timeout here on Q102.
Your vehicle has been damaged in an accident or is showing signs of age. You can trust the professional team at Okoboji Motor Company. This is Kenny, manager in the Collision Center, and we are confident that we can have your vehicle looking like new again. We offer the best in auto body repairs. We offer competitive rates and always free estimates. We are backed by our high-quality workmanship and deliver the trust you deserve when it comes to your vehicle. Serving the Iowa Great Lakes and surrounding area for over 40 years. Schedule your appointment today, the Collision Center at Okoboji Motor Company off Highway 9.
You know, you could go second.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
Through here and try to block this thing. Sibley.
Generals will have their hands up trying to get a hand on it, and a flag is thrown.
No, wait. Legal substitution on Okoboji. They broke the huddle with 12.
They'll march him back and make that field goal even longer now.
Well, I doubt to go for the field goal now. I think we're probably going to punt it and try to get it inside that 10-yard line. You're looking at a 52-yarder off the grass. Wet field. Well, it looks like they're going to line up and do it.
That's the second time tonight Matt Olson has picked the flag up and handed it to the official. They landed up. The right-footed kicker Harms is back. Here's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is going to be well short.
It's going to be about 4 yards short. That penalty, that illegal substitution was pretty costly because he'd had enough leg from 47.
Okoboji will turn the ball over, and the Generals will take over 1st and 10 on their 35-yard line. Why are they marching to the left? Field goal's no good, and they're putting the ball at the 20. Shouldn't they get the ball at where Okoboji had it?
I don't know. I guess if the ball lands in the end zone, that's counted as a touchback. I don't get it. Well,
okay, well, that worked out then.
Sure.
You can call it a touchback, going the other way. 1st and 10 for the Generals.
All right, Okoboji, discipline on defense. Read your keys.
Wingate in the shotgun.
Someone look.
Man in motion from right to left. And they fake the give, looking to pass. Good pressure, and pulled down in the backfield. A sack for the Okoboji Pioneers as they get back in there and disrupt that play that looked a little confusing right off the snap.
Well, Wentz just beat the tackle right from the snap, and they lost 7 yards. Huge play by Braden Wentz. So this ball's going to be spotted about the 11-yard line. They got 2nd and 20, 2nd and 19.
Defense playing strong once again here for the Okoboji Pioneers. Receivers split out. Wingate sends a man in motion from the far side to the near side. Takes the snap, looks to pass. Looking up the middle, now looks to the right, runs to the right. He's getting pressured. He's got a man, throws his arm up. He's open. Pass is complete at the 35 and hit out of bounds just beyond the 35. Pass complete to a wide open Hayenga Johnson. First down.
Like I talked about, Wingate's pretty much what they got, and he broke contain that time, sprinted to his left, and delivered a strike.
And when he starts running like that, defensive back's got to make a decision. Do I go up after the quarterback or do I play back on the man? And the wrong decision was made that time.
Yeah, one more's got to go out.
2 left, 2 right. Wingate looking things over. Takes the shotgun snap, and
we
he's
got
going to
12
tuck
on
it.
the field, don't we?
Runs it up the middle, and he's stuffed right there. Nothing gained on that play.
There was 12 on
There's
the
still
field.
12 on the field. Didn't get,
Oh, my goodness.
Nobody caught it. Hey, you're not cheating, you ain't trying. Woo, got away with the Pioneers. No wonder he didn't gain anything on the run.
Okay, we got 11 now.
Okay.
We got 11 now.
2 to the right.
I liked it better when we played with 12.
The famous or infamous 12th man. Shotgun pass, looking over the middle, throws it downfield. A little contact downfield. Nothing called. Both
incidental
players,
contact.
they hit each other. Nobody went after anybody, but the ball sails down the field, incomplete.
Schlachter did a nice job that time. Now, if you're Okoboji, your defensive lineman, it's 3rd and 11, pin your ears back and just go get this kid. But you're rushing 4, your back 7 has to be disciplined. Don't get caught up. And all the motion. Your front 4, go get them.
1 to the right, 3 to the left. A 4-3 defense for the Pioneers. And here's the snap, looking over the middle, looking to the left, throwing to the left. And it's going to be overthrown to Hyenga Johnson, incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and long.
Once again, Okoboji, they gave up a first down, but they're going to force a punt. They should be able to get some pretty good field position out of this. And if you remember last time, the snap on this punt was like a moonshot. So maybe bring some pressure, get this punter a little nervous back there, see what happens.
Deep guys gotta go back. Deep guys gotta go back.
Trying to get a number on that punter. It's a high number.
I think he's 88, isn't it?
Here's a snap. It's bad, and it's made the punter move, and a short punt. It's going to come.
Poison, poison, poison.
Boy.
Stay away. Poison, poison, poison. There we go.
Goes out at the 50, a 13-yard punt.
That looked like my 7-iron the other night.
Did you put it on the green, though?
Put it on the, no. So Okoboji's going to, where are they going to spot this thing at, Marlo? Where are you spotting it? You're going to spot it at Sibley's, what, 48-yard line? 46-yard line? So that was, what was that, an 8-yard punt?
From the 37 to the 46, their own.
All right, Boji, let's just grind it out. Offensive line, do what you're supposed to do.
I believe that was Cassidy Hendricks with the punt. Pioneers line it up. Shotgun one left. It's a fake one way, go the other way, and tackled right on the spot. Loss on that one on the carry by Austin Harms. Hit immediately. Did not fool the Generals whatsoever, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Loss of 4 yards on the play.
Now you're off schedule.
Breaking the huddle, and here they come to the line. Receiver to the right this time. Defense looking to show blitz. It's a fake handoff and a keeper. A run up the middle, and he's got some room. Busts over at one of the defenders. Does Vanderpool.
Vanderpool picks up 8 on that, so now we're going to come back on a 3rd and 8. Nice run. Was hoping for a face mask. Didn't get it.
3rd down and 6 it'll be.
3rd and 6. That's a pretty long 6.
Here they come out of the huddle. Receiver to the right.
Once again, Sibley's got 11 guys within 5 yards. Heller's got room.
Off the right side, he's going to be, I think, just shy of the 1st down.
All right, here's the end of the quarter. 0-0. Okoboji's got 4th and 2. I would love to see him line up, go on the 2nd sound, and get a cheap one. Well, let's find out as we come back.
Yep, 4th and 2, they say when we return. Okoboji will see what they decide to do from the 38-yard line of Sibley-Ocheyedan. 0-0 ball game, back with the start of the 2nd quarter when we return here on Q102.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
For the Pioneers, no scores. We get ready for the second quarter to start. Teams has flipped sides, and Okoboji will be will be going left to right.
180 degrees start, different start compared to last week for the Pioneers. They got to be pretty good at where they're at right now, because honestly, they've been controlling this game. They didn't dig themselves a hole right off the bat like they did last week, and let's see what we can do with a 4th and 2.
They've definitely had the ball in the better area of the field than Sibley-Ocheyedan.
Well, they've been controlling the time of possession, and you know what? That's gonna start wearing Sibley-Ocheyedan's defense out.
All running plays so far for the Okoboji Pioneers, and they
attempted one pass and had a sack.
That's true. It was a fake run.
Fake run.
Play action. A little delay in getting the second quarter rolling.
These first few games, now tonight it's not usually that big a consideration, but these first few games the referees are going to give them a little extra time to hydrate and things like that.
Well, last week was so humid, muggy, a lot of cramping went on.
Must have been really pleasant in that Hartley press box. That usually isn't very hot over there.
No, the wind came from behind us too, and there was no windows on the backside.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2. Key play. The crowd's on its feet. They feel the energy, the excitement here in Sibley-Ocheyedan. Or I guess not in Sibley-Ocheyedan. Here in Sibley.
Out of the huddle. Here they come. They line it up. They're going for it. From the 38-yard line, left to right, the white jerseys have the football. There's the whistle. A shift to the right does the offense. Here's a snap, direct snap. It's a keeper on the right side. Got enough for the first down. And pushing, trying to get to that 30-yard line. They'll be tackled before then.
Heller runs hard, and Okoboji's line said, we're going to run it here. You stop it. And once again on that shift, Sibley didn't shift with them, so Okoboji had them outnumbered.
1st and 10 from the 32. Thanks for joining in to tonight's broadcast on Q102. You can also live stream this game at ExploreOkoboji.com under the Sports tab. Thanks to Ben and Jody who are tuning in this evening.
You know, Tim, I'm going to be shocked if this ball sees the air. I think Okoboji's just going to keep this thing on the ground and just ground and pound. We got motion.
Ball start on the offense.
Motion. We got motion.
I believe the quarterback thought the ball was coming on the snap, and it didn't.
Got to hold your water.
It is a false start. They'll march this one back. It'll remain first down. Let's thank a few of our sponsors, the Okoboji Sports Boosters. It's Bank Midwest, IGL Teleconnect, MHR Insurance, and the Lakes News Shopper. The Lakes News Shopper, got to get your weekly pick'ems in. I got mine in today.
You know what? I like this SDSU Colorado State game. If anybody follows that stuff with FanDuel and whatnot.
What do you like about it?
I think SDSU wins outright. I think the Hawks roll tomorrow too.
Here's the play.
He's got the corner.
It's around the left side. He's got room. He's got 5, 10, 15 yards down the field. It is Logan Heller with a big run for the Pioneers who get another first down.
As a 23-yard run from the 37. Where are they going to mark it down? 14, 15? Where are they marking this thing at? They they kept leverage to the wide side of the field, and they just let Heller run. Boy, Heller runs hard. Runs hard. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 16. Let's give him 21 yards on that.
Big run. Okoboji on the move, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. They can smell the end zone now.
Had to tie a shoe. They got to get up the line. There's 5 seconds. Call a timeout. Good job, Coach.
Play clock coming to an end.
Okoboji's taking a timeout. You want to take one with them?
Why not?
Let's do it.
We'll be back shortly after this timeout. 10:47 to go in the first half. 0-0 the score. Back with more high school football in a minute here on Q102.
Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
1st and 10 from the 16 out of the timeout. Okoboji on the move, going left to right, trying to punch one in and get the first score of the game. I'm Tim Peterson along with Dr. Ryan Rolk. They line it up. Here's a snap, direct snap. Heller off the left side will rumble for a few more yards.
I'll tell you what, this number 59, Aiden Doms for Okoboji, they use him at guard. They're pulling him, they're trapping him, and he's moving some people. Nice job, young man.
Basketball player as well, good size at, I believe he's 6'6".
Okoboji's head on the sticks, 2nd and 5.
Congrats, speaking of basketball for Okoboji, Lucas Lorenzen committing to Dort to play basketball. Congratulations to him. Here's a snap again. It's a little counter play, and it breaks through up the middle. And it
First
should be
down.
enough. Should be enough.
Should be goal to go. Was that Heller or Harms? I couldn't see it. I think it was Harms.
I think they faked it to Heller and went with Harms.
Harms, once again, the quarterback with that spin back motion like Webster City and Sigourney, Keota used to do. Of course, they used to have the same coach, so that's probably why.
Or like, as you had heard, the tornadoes came through, spinning around like that around here, these parts. Crops were nervous on Vanderpool's spin there.
Tommy Rulin said that there were tornadoes, and I'm not ever going to doubt Tommy.
No.
I've been doing this too long to doubt Tommy. Words to live by. Hey, we got a timeout, Tim Peterson.
Let's thank a few of our sponsors, the Okoboji Sports Boosters, as we keep it right here. Carson's Financial Group, along with Spirit Lake Hy-Vee and Iowa Lakes Electric Co-op. Thanks for sponsoring high school sports here on Q102, 9:41 to go. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for the Pioneers.
1st and goal, all the momentum's on the Pioneers side. Nothing cute, nothing fancy. Best back over your best lineman, and you better stop it, Sibley-Ocheyedan.
Okoboji with no reason to really look to the air at all in this one. Their ground game has been working fantastic thus far.
Close your gaps up a little bit because you're going to have everybody within the line of scrimmage trying to stop this run. Impose your will on them right now. Lean on them. Man, I love high school football.
It's nice to have it back. It's nice to have you back.
Yeah.
Your kids all graduated out of college now? Because I know we said one was at Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame has graduated, and the University of San Diego has graduated, and one's in Minneapolis and travels the world, and one's in Meridian, Mississippi. Just survived the hurricane.
So now who do you root for colleges? Same?
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know if maybe your allegiance went away after they graduated or not.
No. We are ND. Go Irish. All right, here comes Pioneers. Goal to go. First and goal from the 5.
They line it up. The receiver to the right. Vanderpool barks out the calls. He goes in motion, and it's a direct snap to Heller, and he's going to get hit right away in the backfield. 3 Generals get upfield and drop him in the backfield. A loss on the play.
Well, that was one of the things we talked about. You need to narrow your gaps because Sibley is going to fill every gap. They're not even thinking about the pass. They're going to commit all out to the run. They're going to try to shoot those gaps. Okoboji with a lot of action in the backfield, but Sibley was able to blitz in, and Okoboji has second and goal from the 8.
Emmetsburg down after a quarter of play to Southeast Valley, 24-0. This play doesn't.
Little counter play to
much.
Harms, and he gets it down to about the 2, maybe the 3-yard line where they're going to spot him. So now you have third and goal from the 3.
Got a little further than I thought there.
Southeast Valley might actually have the best player in the state of Iowa playing for him. So that's.
Who's that?
His name is Aaron Graves. Fun fact, Aaron Graves' father, when Aaron was maybe in 3rd grade, interviewed to be the head coach at Okoboji. Fun fact.
Here's a snap to Heller. To the left side. He's in. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Best back over your best lineman. Nothing fancy. Straight ahead. Stop me, and you couldn't. Okoboji up 6-0 with 8:30 to go in the second quarter. PAT coming.
A lot of runs here in this first half, and Heller carrying the load. And
well, Okoboji running like this and running like this and running like this and keeping the ball on offense, that's going to wear that Sibley-Ocheyedan defense out.
They'll line it up for the extra point. 6-0 lead.
The point. Vanderpool to hold.
Vanderpool takes a snap, gets down. The extra point is up. It is long, and it is good.
It is to the track. That was beautiful.
Extra point's good. Good drive by the Okoboji Pioneers.
7-0.
They lead it. They'll be kicking off. It'll be Sibley-Ocheyedan football. Should be anyway, after the kickoff when we return here on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906. Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sport surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
Boom, left to right, it's in the air. Coming to the near side at the 10-yard line. The kick is caught to the 20 to the 25, up to the 30, and slipping across the 30 to the 34-yard line is the return man. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Generals. That was number 21 on the return, Cesar Ramirez, a 5'5", 155-pound running back and linebacker. Tim Peterson and Dr. Ryan Rolk here with 8:24 to go in the half. And the Pioneers have the lead 7-0.
All right, Boji. Defense, tighten your chin straps, bow your neck. Let's get a 3 and out. Get out of this place.
Receivers to the right. There's 3 of them.
Slacker, move.
Quarterback takes a snap, pitch out to the right side, a run off the right side, but met early and dropped behind the line.
You know, I don't understand what Sibley was doing with the concept of that play. They brought short motion, and so they didn't have a lead blocker. I guess they're trying to catch Okoboji being undisciplined, and they did a little toss sweep, but nobody was blocking Heller, and that kid's not going to outrun Heller, and Heller just gobbled him up.
Cesar Ramirez, the carrier on that one.
2nd and 11. Nice job, Boj.
This time they bring them the receivers to the near side.
We've got trips to the bottom of the formation, and we have 3 receivers and 2 defenders, but they're going to have a free safety over the top. And here they
Screen pass and the bubble on the near side. That caught at the 30. Shakes one tackle and hit at the 35. So not much of a gain there. Pioneers pile it on top with a few more defenders to push them backwards.
That was a great job. Jesse Bachman had a chance in the open field, but he wasn't able to bring him down. Slowed him down, and then Strantz came and just laid him out. Strantz is a really pretty talented wrestler, so you know if he gets his hands on you, you're going to go down. That's all I'm saying.
It was Riley Getzel, the receiver on that bubble screen.
3rd and 9 for the Pioneer. 3rd and 9 for Sibley at their own 35-yard line.
Balanced shotgun here, 2 on each side.
Twins top, twins bottom.
Wingate takes a snap, looks to pass on 3rd and long. Steps up in the pocket. He's got nothing downfield. He's going to be dropped on a short gain. He'll get past that line of scrimmage, but he's brought down right after that.
Really nice defense by Okoboji. They only rushed 3, and they almost had Logan Heller playing a spy on Wingate, the quarterback. And when Wingate broke contain, there was Heller to take him down. Nice job.
Few yard gain. They'll give them 5 on that, but makes it 4th and 5 from their own 39-yard line.
You know what we need right now? We need a snap over this guy's head. We need a snap over this guy's head, but he's too tall.
Well, good snap and a decent punt comes down to the near side. It's going to sail out of bounds on him again, though.
Okoboji's going to get this thing about the 37, 38-yard line.
Well, that's a shorter punt than I thought. It was from the 39 to...
Oh, come on.
Right, but at the 33.
There's no way, Marlowe. Come on. That was... Well, we got hosed out 5 yards.
Is this the worst field position that Pioneers will have it as of this point in the game? I believe it is.
Now, there's 6:15 to go in the second quarter. You're up 7-0. If you could grind one out here, eat this clock up, go and score, go in up 14-0. Wow. What a deflator for Sibley. What a boost for Okoboji. Sibley-Ocheyedan.
They lined it up one split right. Here's the snap. And it's a give to the opposite side, and slipping, I should say, was Harms, but he gets a short gain.
Harms tried to cut that up north and south. His feet just got out from underneath him. That had big gain written all over it. But once again, Okoboji, strong right, Sibley, and they're coming back to the weak side, and they really like what they have over there.
2nd and 8 from the 35-yard line of the Pioneers. 5:45 and counting to go in the first half. Here's a snap fake one way, twirl around, spin up the middle, Vanderpool to the near side of the 40. He's got room to the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40, and he's bumped out of bounds just beyond the 40. A strong run by the quarterback for the Pioneers, Vanderpool.
When you talk about being disciplined, you have to read your key. You can't be looking in the backfield. Sibley got caught looking in the backfield, and Vanderpool took it right down the sidelines. I was kind of hoping for helmet-to-helmet contact on that tackle.
Got a 27-yard gain. That would have tacked on even more.
Helmet-to-helmet contact, didn't call it. I think they could have called it.
Well, they let him play with 12 earlier, so I mean,
well, that's true.
Letting something slide. Here's a snap to the left side. It's everybody moving that way, and it's Heller plowing his way forward. He should have enough for another Okoboji Pioneer first down.
Right now, Sibley, whoever's calling the signals on defense, whether it's your middle linebacker or whether your strong safety, they aren't recognizing the key because Okoboji went strong left, which is to the wide side of the field. They've been strong right most of the time. Sibley, once again, didn't shift, and Okoboji was just simply outnumbered them, and Heller rumbles for another 12, 13-yard gain.
The Generals coach, Kellenberger, maybe will be agreeing with you. Takes the time out to try to talk things over and stop this drive for the Okoboji Pioneers. When we return, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the Generals. 27-7-0 the score, 4:55 to go in the half. Back in a minute on Q102.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Get dressed in your favorite team apparel from CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. High quality in-house screen printing and embroidery. Custom team apparel to team fundraising. Lynn and her team will do it right and on time. CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. Highway 71 North Milford and online at ccscreenprint.com. Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Those are words you don't usually hear out of my mouth.
7-0 the score. Okoboji with the lead.
No one ever.
They're driving, and the doc was saying better not score too quick here. Trying to eat some clock. Here's a snap to Heller, and then he hands it off to Harms, who runs it up the middle.
Once again, you're ahead of the sticks. 2nd and 5.
How about that offensive line tonight so far for Okoboji? Clearing holes, and it seems like almost every play they get positive gains on the ground.
Well, right now, they really are controlling this game, and Okoboji keeps going forward. And if they punch one in here, that's going to be a pretty good sign.
Postdom seals.
As I state the obvious.
Duval and Wentz on that front line for the Pioneers. They line it up. 2nd and 5. Snap goes with a run to the right side this time. It's Heller trying to get the corner. Gains a few. It should be enough for the first down, and it is a gain of 5. Another first down for the Okoboji Pioneers.
Cassidy Henrich for Sibley, he saved a touchdown. Good effort by that kid. He scraped from his inside linebacker position and came all the way down the line of scrimmage and saved a touchdown.
From the 15-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Pioneers going in.
Well, I think Heller's got to be close to 100 in the first half.
Okoboji scored about 5 minutes ago, looking to punch another one in here. They fake to give. Vanderpool keep it right up the middle. Short gain, but a gain nonetheless.
Gain of about 4.
Fake the give, spun around
moving
in a circle.
Forward, keep burning clock.
Be about 3 minutes to go in the first half when the next play is snapped.
Boy, if you're an offensive lineman for Okoboji, you got to be loving this. You're just pounding. You just keep going forward.
2nd and 7 from the 13 as they break huddle. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Here's the snap. Off the left side with room and rumbling down. Enough for the first down. Close to that end zone was Heller.
That's going to be a first down. It's going to be goal to go from about the 4. About the 4.5. 4 3/4. Same thing. Okoboji went strong left. Sibley didn't shift.
Chain gang drops their sticks as it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
All right, it's pretty simple right here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Best back over your best lineman, see what happens.
Last time they punched it in, they ran to the left. Kind of seems either way has been going well for them on this drive. Middle, right, doesn't matter.
They're strong left again. I expect Heller to get it.
Vanderpool fakes the give. He spins and goes up the middle himself. And he will be stopped just shy.
Got it down to about the 3. Like I said, I expect Heller to get it.
He's been a horse here in this first half.
All right, Logan, the ball's not heavy. We're under 2 minutes.
Nothing can matter with these plays. Eating that clock up, even if you only gain a yard like they did in that play. Up to the line they come.
Okoboji again goes strong left.
Vanderpool, no, it's to Heller,
Direct
direct
to Heller.
up the middle, and he's going to plow,
sticks.
and he is
Touchdown. Best back over your best lineman.
That's Heller off the left side.
Wow.
His 2nd touchdown of the 2nd quarter.
Wow, Okoboji's offensive line pounded that drive.
Minute 35 to go in the half.
They had up almost
13-0.
4 minutes of clock. Huge.
That drive starting way back, I believe, right around their own 30.
Right around the 32-yard line, because Marlowe gypped us out of 5 yards.
They line it up going for the extra point.
Good.
Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good.
good, and Harms just got lit up as Sibley came off the edge. We hope he's okay. Comes up a little gimpy.
Yeah, they flagged him for that hit as well.
Looks like he's going to shake it off, and he should be kicking off from what the...
You know, this will be interesting now for the kickoff.
You almost think if on this, you don't want to get cute. Just pound it through the end zone. Don't get cute. Don't give him any breath of life. Pound it through the end zone.
Yeah, depending on where they mark it, you don't think maybe possible onside kick.
You know what? If you don't get it, that could be just enough to give Sibley-Ocheyedan some energy just before half.
And with the clock at 1:35, you don't want to give them that good of a field position. I agree. Make them earn it, right?
Yeah. Kick it into the end zone, make them go 80 yards.
They're going to kick from the 45. The Okoboji Pioneers will kick from their own 45-yard line, leading 14-0 with a minute 35 to go in this first half. Thank Northwest Bank for sponsoring high school sports and Okoboji sports here on Q102, along with the Hut Bar and Grill in Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons.
All right, Austin, put the boot to it.
Waiting for the whistle.
Waiting for Marlowe to get back there. Marlowe signals ready for play.
Left to right will be the kick. And boom, low line drive right to about the 24-yard line. It's caught on a line, and then the ball is run up to right about the 38-yard line.
You know, I think they're trying to hit that hot squibber, try to get it to bounce around inside the 10, and the up back actually caught it. And once again, Sibley's going to start it past their 30-yard line.
Was a running back linebacker, Jonathan Krogman, who caught that kickoff.
1:30 to go as my papers disappeared.
Those yours or mine? I don't know.
Yeah, who do you think they are?
Call it. Hey, trips left.
Well, if they're in my hand, possession is 9/10.
What is this right here?
I don't know. Who put them there?
Yeah, who put it underneath
Here's the snap. Look at a pass. Rolling right. Pressure coming in. And boom.
Oh, my goodness.
Down goes Wingate.
Sam Poss ate his guy up. He ate his lunch. Sam Poss put Wingate down for a loss of 10. You've got 2nd and 20. The clock is rolling.
Poss is a Pioneer who's going to miss Thanksgiving. He just had his big meal right there.
Wow.
9-yard loss. Clock continues to roll. A minute to go first half. Here's the snap. Pass. Looking. Slipping and then regaining. Stepping up. Breaks through and run by Wingate is for a positive gain.
You know, once again, Okoboji's 4-man front just came barreling through. They're beating the man off the line of scrimmage, and it broke the pocket down, forced Wingate to run for his life, and Heller once again playing that spy position, tackled him, and now you have 3rd and 16, 3rd and 14 for Sibley with 39 seconds to go.
Generals will talk about it. We'll take a break with them. Be back in 1 minute here on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
3rd and 13 as we pick up the play. 39 seconds to go right to left. Sibley-Ocheyedan takes the snap, looking to pass, stepping up, and dropped again. Pioneers defense gets in there and does it again. The second sack of this drive for Okoboji.
Pass, seals, Wentz. I'll meet at the quarterback. Boom.
4th and 13 and timeouts taken.
And smart job by Okoboji's coaching staff. Take a timeout, 4th and forever. Make Sibley give this ball up. 30 seconds left. You know, we've seen adventures in punt snapping all night long from Sibley. Let's see what happens now.
Score update, Forest City and Spirit Lake. Just before half, they got about 3 minutes to go before the end of... Oh, excuse me, I read that wrong. That's in the first quarter. 14-0, Spirit Lake leading Forest City with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, they didn't start till 7:30 tonight.
That's right. A little bit of a haul over there to Forest City. So 30 seconds to go. First half, Okoboji and Sibley-Ocheyedan as the band starts to come onto the field and line up right behind the end zone.
What would you call those, tapestries?
Yeah. I'll go with that.
I think we're going to have, like, that looks like a forest to me. Dance of the little forest fairy song thing.
4th and 19.
Isn't there a song? Come on, you were in band, Matthew Grisham. What is that? The Sugar Plum Fairy or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm
Flight of the Sugar Plum?
Google it. All right, snap it over his head.
Here's a snap. It's not over his head. He catches it and boots it. Oh, boy.
He kicked
Shanked
it to me. Kicked it to me.
He almost put that one in the crowd, which is behind the track.
That thing came out at the 32-yard line. No, oh, come on.
So the punt was from, they were lined up at the 30. Now they're going to mark that at the 37.
Yeah, I tell you what, they should mark it about the 32.
Boy, after that kick, you think the punter might switch legs next time. 30. That's a 7-yard punt to the 37.
Marlowe might have a cataract. You might want to get checked out. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Come on.
1st and 10 for the Okoboji Pioneers at the Generals 37.
You know, yep, 14-0. 1st and 10. You got Sibley's defensive backs way back.
They are playing cover 2.
You go ahead. They look like. See if you can pop Heller down the sideline.
Split a receiver out to the right. They fake the snap, and it's a run up the middle by the fullback.
Well, that was a little, almost like an old, that was Gonzalez, almost like an old fumble Ruski.
That will get the clock down to 10. They line it up right away. Under 10 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Look to pass. Look over the middle. Throwing over the middle. It's going to be too high. It's going to be picked off. Back on the 20 or 15-yard line. Now running it back up over the 30. And brought down just beyond the 30, but that will not be enough because time will run out in this first half. And
nice
on the Generals.
Pioneers.
Okoboji leading it 14-0 as we hit the halfway mark of this high school football game on Q102 and on ExploreOkoboji.com. That'll push us into our halftime show, which is brought to you by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center.
This is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires, cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sport surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Halftime here in Sibley as the Pioneers have been battling very nicely here tonight against the Generals, Sibley-Ocheyedan Generals. This halftime, once again sponsored by Okoboji Motor Company Service Department and Collision Center. I'm Tim Peterson. Coming up in this halftime, we'll have a report, and we'll also hear from the Okoboji volleyball coach, Ashley Lindquist, and we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's talk tonight about how the Pioneers have a 14-0 lead. It was the second quarter that the Okoboji Pioneers did the scoring, and it was Heller with a 3-yard run for a touchdown with 8:30 to go in the first half. Extra point was good, and then guess what? 3-yard run again by Heller with 1:35 to go in the half. Extra point was good once again. It was 14-0, and that's where the first half came to an end. Some first half stats for you. Mason Vanderpool, the quarterback / running back, is averaging almost 8.5 yards a carry. Heller averaging just over 5 yards a carry, and Harms just over 4 yards a carry. Heller leading the squad with 89 rushing yards here so far tonight for the Okoboji Pioneers. The defense has played phenomenal for Okoboji this evening. They've held the Generals to 1 yard, net 1 yard offense. That's it. While the Pioneers have piled up 175 yards in offense. Heller leading that defense with 4 tackles. Bachman also up there in tackles. He's number 2 in the squad to this point. And then you have Wentz and Poss in that front defensive line that have played fantastic, getting pressure upfield. And the Pioneers have got to the quarterback a few times this evening. Let's get to the coach. Let's get to the interview, and let's get to the halftime report. It's coming up, as well as the interview with the coach, the Okoboji volleyball coach, Ashley Lindquist. We'll get that interview. It's coming up next here on Q102.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. And service that gets you in and on your way. Head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Joining us at halftime is Okoboji volleyball coach Ashley Lindquist. And Ashley, thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Scott.
Ashley, I want to go back to the other night on Tuesday when you had your own invite. Esterville Lincoln Central was there, West Bend Mallard, Sibley-Ocheyedan, and you went 2-1 on the night, but a close one to ELC. You could have went undefeated.
Yes, definitely. We started a little bit slower, and actually we're down 5-6-0 the first few points, and ended up battling back really well and had to earn a lot of our points. Esterville is definitely a solid squad, so it was great to see our girls battle back, but a little disappointing to start down as we finished that first set 19-21, and thinking just a few things could have gone either way there, made a few less errors, and we might have been able to go out on top against them. But we'll get to see them again sometime once or twice, so I look forward to those meetings.
Okay, and a few stats from that night. Ellie Hansen, 21 digs, and I think I saw her in that Spencer invite. She had a lot of action that night too. Looks like she's really playing well.
Yes, she is. She's definitely one of those people that we can definitely count on in the back row, and she makes easy adjustments if we need her to, but she's pretty all over the place and will go after some of those balls that maybe some people can't always chase down, but, you know, she gets herself in a good spot to pass, and she does a great job on serve receive for us, and so I love having her back there, and I know the girls feel really comfortable with her out on the floor, and just seems to kind of bring a breath of fresh air, and it's easy when she's there, and she's always talking, so we definitely enjoy her.
Oh, that's great. Some other stats, Avery Lambertus, 31 assists, Ella Stoll, Megan Titterington, 10 kills, Kaylee Parsons with 7 aces, so a lot of contributors on Tuesday night.
Yeah, definitely. We made it a goal going into Tuesday that we stepped up our attack game. At Spencer, I told him, you know, it was fine. We, you know, our top kill leader maybe had 7 on the night, but I said we really needed to make sure that we got a lot more people involved and that we were all getting, you know, good looks and getting good kills. So it was great to see both Ella and Megan end up with 10 on the night, and we, you know, had other people that were close with 9 and 8 and 6, and so it was.
And then your own invite, go 4-2 to start the season, and you're seeing some good teams. You're getting things kind of kinked out before conference play starts. I think that's a good start to the season.
Yes, definitely. I'm very happy with where we're at, and we know that we have some things to work on, but we're looking forward to getting into conference play and keeping the season rolling. And
Ashley, you don't play again until next Thursday, September 9th. You will open up the conference with Sioux Center. What do you know about that squad? I do know you'll be at home for them.
Yes, we will. They definitely return a few girls from last year, but they're always tough. It always seems like, you know, she's able to get to girls in the right positions, you know, to definitely make their team successful, and they make things work. Last year, you know, I know a couple other girls when we played them were out with injuries and COVID, and so this year I know that they're pretty strong, and we'll look forward to being able to change maybe our game plan up a little bit depending what we do see throughout that first set, and kind of talk to some other coaches here hopefully before then and kind of get their feel on them too, but they definitely have strong hitters and a great setter as well.
Okay, should be a lot of fun. Best of luck at that matchup on Thursday the 9th, and thank you so much for taking some time with us.
Yeah, thank you.
That is Okoboji volleyball coach Ashley Lindquist joining us halftime on Q102.
What does it mean to be on a team? It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest.
Week 2 of the Iowa high school football season. I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report. And there are plenty of games going on tonight. Football action around the area, Spirit Lake at Forest City, and that game is on KUOO. Okoboji is at Sibley-Ocheyedan. That is on Q1 on our Explore Okoboji live video feed. Y100 features Emmetsburg home to Southeast Valley. Other matchups going on tonight, Mason City at Spencer, West Lyon at Esterville Lincoln Central, Galen Catholic at Hartley Melvin Sanborn, Manson Northwest Webster at Sioux Central, South Central Calhoun at Pocahontas area. 8-man football going on tonight, Northwood Kensett at Harris Lake Park, Glidden Ralston at GTRA, West Bend Mallard at Fort Dodge, St. Edmund. Going into tonight's matchup, here's the standings. Let's start off in Class 8-man District 2. Bishop Garrigan, GTRA, Northwood Kensett, and St. Edmund are 1-0. Harris Lake Park, North Iowa, and West Bend Mallard are 0-1. In Class A, District 1, Alta Aurelia and South O'Brien 1-0. Akron Westfield, Hartley Melvin Sanborn, Galen Catholic, Hinton, and MMCRU 0-1. In 1A, District 1, West Sioux is the only team with a victory last week. They're 1-0. Emmetsburg, Sibley-Ocheyedan, Sioux Central, Ridgeview, and Western Christian 0-1 to start the season. In 2A, District 1, Cherokee, West Lyon, and Unity Christian are 1-0. Okoboji, Sheldon, and Central Lyon are 0-1. In 2A, District 2, everybody got a victory last week. So that means Spirit Lake, Pocahontas area, Southeast Valley, OA BCIG, Esterville Lincoln Central, and Clarion Goldfield Dows all 1-0 to start the season. And jumping up to Class 4A District 1, that's where we find the Storm Lake Tornadoes and the Spencer Tigers. That district has Denison and Fort Dodge at 1-0. Spencer, Storm Lake, Lamar's, and Webster City 0-1. The latest Radio Iowa High School football poll was released on Monday, and let's take a look at those rankings. 8-player number 1 is Montezuma. Remsen St. Mary's 5, Newell Fonda coming in at number 6. In Class A, Grundy Center is 1, West Hancock is number 3, 1A, Van Meter number 1, West Sioux is number 2, South Central Calhoun number 5, Western Christian 10. In 2A, West Lyon is 1, Central Lyon George Little Rock is 2, Southeast Valley is 6, Esterville Lincoln Central is 7. Spirit Lake's opponent for tonight in 2A, Forest City, they're ranked 10th. In 3A, West Delaware is number 1, Boyden Hall Rock Valley is number 4, Sergeant Bluff Luton 5, Sioux Center 8, 4A, North Scott is number 1, Fort Dodge number 8, and in 5A football, Southeast Polk is number 1. High school schedule for tomorrow, couple of volleyball tournaments. Spirit Lake and Esterville Lincoln Central, couple of the area teams at the Algona tournament. Spencer and Pocahontas area at the South Central Calhoun tournament. Just a couple of volleyball tournaments tomorrow. Action coming up next week. Last night in Minnesota high school football, Maple River down Jackson County Central 35-8. Tonight, Martin County West at St. James. That's on Extreme Country 105.7. Let's go to college football. Let's start off with the Great Plains Athletic Conference, and coming up tomorrow, the games include Midland at Dort, Dakota Wesleyan at Mount Marty, Hastings at number 2 Northwestern, Doane at Briar Cliff, Concordia at number 3 Morningside. In the American Rivers Conference, their season gets started tomorrow. Dubuque is home to Marietta of Ohio. Central is at St. Olaf of Minnesota. Forest at St. Norbert. Nebraska Wesleyan is home to Eureka. Coe at Cornell. Simpson at Mary Hardin Baylor of Texas. Buena Vista is home to Gustavus Adolphus. That kickoff tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in Storm Lake. Luther at Wisconsin Eau Claire. And Wartburg is home to the Big Ten. Michigan 8 o'clock start. Also coming up tonight, South Dakota at Kansas. South Dakota State at Colorado State. Tomorrow, Iowa will be hosting Indiana. That's number 17 versus number 18. Listen to it on Q102. Pregame at 12:30, kickoff at 2:30. The Iowa State Cyclones, they'll be home to Northern Iowa. Nebraska is home to Fordham. There's also college football on Sunday with Notre Dame at Florida State, and there's college football on Monday night, Louisville versus Ole Miss. Plenty of sports to check out this weekend. I'm Scott Nolte with your halftime report. Back to your second half right after this.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
There's a one. halftime here in Sibley-Ocheyedan, and the Okoboji Bowl football on Q102, and also live streaming at ExploreOkoboji.com, so you can not only hear, you can watch the game as well. I believe there might be a little bit of a delay, but that's okay, just a little bit. That's just in case, we say something we're not supposed to. Then they can edit that out. I'm Tim Peterson. Next to me is the good Dr. Ryan Rolk. And the Okoboji Pioneers have a 14-0 lead. I probably waited way too long to let you all know that. Probably thinking, just shut up, Tim, and tell me the dang score. Well, it's 14-0. Second half just about to get underway. And can't praise enough that front line for the Okoboji Pioneers. Offensively, Sam Paws, Aiden Doms, Josh Seals, Logan Duvall, and Brendan Wintz doing great on the offensive line. And defense, it's Wintz, Paws, and Seals up front doing fantastic. They've given up 1 yard so far in this game to the Generals. 14-0 the score. Pioneers with 179 yards in that first half. Look to add on to it. The good doctor throwing the headset back on. I'm doing play-by-play for everything here, Dr. Rolk. Even you putting your headphones on. Maybe I'm going a little overboard. 14-0, Sibley-Ocheyedan to kick off left to right. The black jerseys run up, and boom! Second half is underway. Skips in, well, close to the end zone, picked up at about the 2-yard line. Running to the right is the return man. He'll get up past the 10, but not much past that 10-yard line. Let's see, was it?
Tyler Saman.
Number 11, okay.
Number 12.
Number 12?
Wasn't it number 12, Tyler Saman?
Sure. We'll go with that. If it wasn't, Caden Chapman's number 11, so we got our bases covered there. We'll just list everybody on the roster and be safe. They marked about the 15-yard line, so he got a little further than I thought he did, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. Okay, got all their offense in that first half on the ground, and they'll look to do it again here. They give the snap to Heller off the right side, gets the corner, jumps a man. He's got 10 yards. He's got 15, 1 to beat. He's pulled down beyond the 35-yard line, almost to the 40. A nice strong run to start the second half, about a 30-yard rumble by Heller.
From his 15 to his 35, that's a pretty nice way to start the second half. Once again, they start running into the short side of the field, running the right side of the formation.
I gave him a little extra there, so only a 20-yard run, but that'll work to start the second half for the Okoboji Pioneers. They split one to the right, and the white jerseys shift, but they weren't supposed to because that's a false start.
Got to hold your water, Tim Peterson.
Other scores in the area. Spirit Lake in the first half now up 28-0. And Southeast Valley taking it to Emmetsburg at the half. They're up 46-0. Martin County West up in Minnesota leading 21-7 over St. James.
I want to know how I got involved in this group text.
I didn't know you were, otherwise I... Are you in this one that I'm getting?
In this group text.
Handoff, run up the middle. Plowing for a few yards, trying to get that penalty yardage back, which they lost 5 on.
Well, he gained the penalty yardage back more or less. Now you're at 2nd and 11. But right now for Okoboji, keep it on the ground, keep churning out yards, see if you can burn some clock, if you can get a first down.
Those harms on the carry.
If I was a betting man, I think we're going to see Heller going towards his bench.
Receiver to the left. Shotgun, no. Direct snap.
Or
running
Heller
to the near side. Heller on the near side. He's at 35.
Corner.
He's to the 40, to the 45, the 50, and tackled at the 45 and forced out of bounds on the Generals side of the field, and he's over 100 yards now rushing in the game.
35 down to the 44. Not, carry the not. That's a 21-yard gain. I didn't know there's going to be math tonight.
Michael Frink was the tackler on the play. A huge gain. Okoboji marching right down the field here in this second half to get things going. They lead at 14-0, 10.5 to go. Third quarter, they line it up. A snap and the give. It's Harms off the right side. He's going to plow forward. Pick up right near 4 or 5 yards. Another positive gain for the Okoboji Pioneers. That moving crew up front has just played phenomenal for Okoboji.
They're ahead of schedule, right where you want to be.
Second down and 6. They break the huddle, up to the line they come. Here's the run up the middle. That's stuffed right on the spot.
No gain.
Well, we lost our live feed there momentarily.
What are we on? What are we streaming on?
Like as far as exploreokoboji.com?
Are we still on like the little the app thing?
That's a Matthew question, and
Don't you remember you had to download the app to watch all the, what was it, I can't remember what it was.
Well,
it was an app.
Nope, not anymore. Just Explore, just internet.
3rd and 8 for the Pioneers. Snap to Heller.
Tries to use that stiff arm. He'll get a little gain, maybe a yard or two, but that's it. And it's going to make it not such a long 4th down. Say 4th and 5, give them 2 on the carry.
All right, so you got 4th and 6. If I'm Okoboji, I go second sound. I don't snap it. If I can draw them off, take the cheap 5. If not, go ahead and punt it. Call timeout and punt it. Or even take the extra 5 and punt it. Don't give them the ball at the 40-yard line. 4th and 5 for Okoboji.
They do the shift to the left, do the Pioneers.
And for the first time all night, Sibley shifts with them.
Here's the snap. Heller on the near side of the 40. Skips a dance step move and plows through.
Oh, he got a great spot. Now, if the guy on our side spots it, we got a first down. The guy on our side spots it, we have a first down.
It's beyond the 35, at about the 34 is where they're going to spot it, and that's about exactly where they needed to be.
They're going to measure this. They're going to measure this.
They'll bring him out. If you're watching online, we're back up. If you didn't notice, we're sorry that we lost you there. That was some technical difficulties, which we have from time to time.
Virginia Tech beat North Carolina. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'll bring up the sticks.
I thought he had it. I thought he had it. Let's see how straight Sibley's lines are. Sibley-Ocheyedan's lines are. That's first down.
Pull the chain. Fight. Got it by the nose of the football. First and 10.
Huge. That's confidence. The head coach for Okoboji showed a heck of a lot of confidence in his team right there. I didn't necessarily like the call, but you know what? Run it 4 times, run it 4 times, run it 4 times, burn clock. That's a huge deflator for Sibley right there.
Bobby and Boyd are listening, and they're happy about that call as Okoboji gets the first down. They lead at 14-0 with 8:20 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Bobby and Boyd?
Yes.
Love it. Hey, Bobby and Boyd. Steve Moore's listening, the Oracle of Okoboji Wrestling.
Very nice. Oracle.
The Oracle of Okoboji Wrestling, Steve Moore.
Ooh. I can't come up with something like that for Boyd and Bobby, but they're smoking.
Heller's got leverage here. This might go.
Off the right side, plowing forward, met by the defensive backs, and that's going to be close to another first down for the Pioneers.
Wow. Yeah, our right side. Sibley-Ocheyedan has just never adjusted to that formation, and Okoboji found what they like, and as Hayden Fry used to say, scratch where it itches. Run it until they stop it, and they haven't stopped it all night long. Now, they just switched their defensive end on the left side, on that short side of the field.
See if they come right at him.
The bench. You know what? Test him. See what he's got.
2nd down and 1 from the 25. The Pioneers going in. Here's the snap. They fake it the far side. They run it up the middle. It's Harms. He's got a groove. He is gone. Open field as he breaks through. Touchdown, 25 yards. Austin Harms and the Okoboji Pioneers score again.
Ran that trap to the short side where that new defensive end is, and Harms did a great job. Instead of going east and west, he planted his foot, got north and south, and nobody caught him. That makes it 20-0 with the PAT upcoming. Okoboji leading Sibley-Ocheyedan.
Well, that's a end a half. You get a touchdown with a minute something to go, and then you start the second half and get another one.
All right, getting ready to attempt the PAT.
We only have 10 out there.
They line it up.
Harms, spot, snap, kick. Looks good to me.
No, missed it to the right, pushed it. So extra point, no good. Pioneers still lead it though. 20-0 here in this 3rd quarter. More Pioneer and Okoboji High School football coming up on Q102 when we return in a minute.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
15 to the 20. We're going to bring it to the near side. A flag flies and across the 25 and pushed and tackled out of bounds at the 30.
We have a block in the back that was pretty apparent. So that's going to push Sibley-Ocheyedan back even further.
Hey, Inga Johnson with the return.
Well, they're going to call it a hold. I don't care. Call it a hold. Call it a block in the back. It was both. Take your pick. Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice, Tim Peterson.
Either way, it's a penalty. Marching backwards.
Tim, what time do the Hawks play tomorrow?
No clue.
Come on. We don't have the promos for upcoming?
Oh, we do. We heard them at halftime, but
I thought you had there.
I didn't listen too tightly.
How come our board ops guy, how come our engineer doesn't have that for us?
Oh,
how come our stage manager doesn't have that for us?
They have it. I just filed it away.
What's Matthew doing?
He's trying to keep us on the live feed. Tomorrow, college football right here on Q102. Pregame at 12:30. Kick at 2:30 p.m.
And the coaches show. Don't forget the coaches show.
Coaches show is Wednesday the 8th. No, that's the Vikings coaches show. Here's a run off the near side and hit right away and dropped at the 10.
Brendan Wentz was held. He had his jersey pulled. I think there was a sympathy no call by the official, and he still chased Wingate out of the pocket and made the sack. Unbelievable play, effort play by Brendan Wentz, 6'2", 210-pound sophomore.
Hawk Talk, Iowa football with Coach Kirk Ferentz is Wednesday at 6:30 on KUOO. If you give me long enough, I can find stuff. Empty backfield, 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Shotgun formation, looking to pass on 2nd and 14. Looks left, now rolls to right.
That has got to be holding. He spun him around.
Here's a pass that goes into the ground.
Wow. He grabbed him by the shirt, by the chin, and spun him around. Oh.
No penalty called, but incomplete pass makes it 3rd and long at 14 yards to gain.
Spun him around, do-si-do, like a square dance. 3rd and 14. Once again, they haven't been able to handle Wentz. He's causing all sorts of havoc. Creating havoc, Tim Peterson.
Just like Spirit Lake, they're leading Forest City at the half. We'll get to that in a moment. Here's a pass, tipped up in the air, and it's going to be incomplete.
That's the old tip drill you work on every day in practice. Just waiting for him to yell, Oski, Oski, Oski.
Here we play the game. Spadria threw the ball up in the air and had to catch it. Take off run when it goes up in the air.
Well, Tim, I'm a lot older than you, and we weren't as politically correct as you were when we made
I don't know that we were that much either. But anyway, Spirit Lake leading Forest City at half. It's 35-0.
Pioneers
looking to punt here. Generals from their own goal line booted out. That's a good one this time.
Leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it, leave it.
Running all the way back. It's a 50-yard punt from the goal line to the 50, and it gets downed right there. Okoboji will have the football when we return here on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done. easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Harms runs for 7 yards on the first play from scrimmage for the Okoboji Pioneers, who lead it 20-0. 5.5 to go, third quarter, from the 50 down to the 43-yard line. Are the Pioneers marching into general territory. Here's a snap. It's going to be Heller off the far side. He gets the turn up field and doesn't gain much, and a flag comes flying into the backfield.
I think we're going to have a clip. Block in the back, clip, whatever you want to call it.
So no.
That's going to take you off schedule.
Yeah, they march it back from where the flag was thrown.
You know, it was interesting coming into this game, Tim Peterson. Okoboji lost last week 21-20 to North Union. Sibley-Ocheyedan lost 14-13 to MOC Floyd Valley. And you just kind of looking at it on paper, you thought, well, you know, MOC's got to be better than North Union, and Okoboji might have their handfuls. But just the opposite has played out tonight, as Okoboji has taken this game right from the start and has controlled it. Let's keep it going now for this last 5 minutes of third quarter and all the fourth.
From the spot of the foul, marching it back is now 2nd and 17. The snap, run to the near side. Heller gets the field. He's across the 50 to the 45, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds just shy of the 40 and just shy of the first down. Another nice run.
You know who did a nice job that time? Mason Vanderpool as the quarterback. He was actually the lead blocker on that, and he was a road grader and paved the way for a nice gain, which brings up 3rd and short for Okoboji. Nice job, Mason Vanderpool. I know as a quarterback, you love to be the lead blocker on a sweep.
Second or third and about 1.5. Nice gain there on 2nd and long.
Vanderpool's also doing a nice job as they're burning clock. They're snapping this ball under 5 seconds.
Up to the line, snap and a handoff will go to the far side. Harms is going to be met and dropped. He might lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, it's going to bring up about a 4th and 3. Long 2, short 3.
Pioneers, no doubt, will go for this.
One time, second sound one time. Be a disciplined football team. Disciplined football team is more than just running wind sprints and doing push-ups. It's not jumping off sides. It's snapping the ball when you want to. Quarterback center exchange.
Everybody tucked in tight. Both squads. The snap, the run up the left side. Enough for the first down. He breaks through. There's a flag in the backfield. He runs all the way down to the 20, and that was the Harms again.
I don't think Okoboji was set. I think we're going to have a legal shift.
I need to get up my sheets here.
Sheet for what?
I think that was Jesse Bachman on the carry. That ball, coming back.
Had an illegal shift. Well, that's going to bring up 4th and 8.
Fourth and 7 from the 46. Here's a run off the right side, and just struggling to gain a little bit on this play was Heller. It will be a turnover on downs. Ball going back to Sibley-Ocheyedan with 3:52 to go, third quarter, 20-0. Okoboji leading this one.
You almost think on a 4th and 8 from midfield, you might want to boot it down there inside the 15, but Okoboji's coach is up 20-0 right now, and I'm in the press box, so there you go.
There you go. Be 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line for the Generals.
We got a new defensive lineman in there right now. We got Christian Gonzalez. He's playing the nose or the 3 technique right over the center.
1 yard gain total offense for the Generals in the first half. Here's a snap, fake the give. It's going to be an option. They optioned it out to the near side. Johnson.
Nice
running forward.
Job, Jesse Bachman. He was on an island as that cornerback. He was able to slake off the block, defeat the block, and come up and
chopped him down. Hit him nice and low.
You know, the object is to get him on the ground, not to get on ESPN with a kill shot. And that was a nice job by Jesse Bachman.
2nd and 5. 2 in the backfield with the quarterback, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 to the left. Here's a snap. They give it up the middle. Straight run. The Pioneers meet them right at the 50-yard line. Tackle them there. Gain of 2.
Nice job, Christian Gonzalez. Nice job, Sam Pass. 34 is Olson. Get up. Don't be down on the ground. But it looks like he's got a little bit of a wrist or hand issue right now. So we've got an injury timeout.
No, Cesar Ramirez on the carry, and hoping Matt Olson. He got himself up and works himself to the sideline. But they'll take an injury timeout. Anywho, we'll take a 30-second timeout this time with them. Pioneers leading 20-0, 2:56 to go. Third quarter, high school football, Q102.
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
The Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
$20 to 0, Okoboji leading. It is a 3rd down and 2 from the 50-yard line for Sibley-Ocheyedan as they line it up. 1 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 in the backfield. The snap comes, gives up the middle, and it's a big hole for Ramirez. He rumbles through, picks up enough for the first down, and he gets tackled right near the 40-yard line.
If you remember the play before that, Matt Olson went out for Okoboji, and they ran right where he was, where his replacement was. And what you've also noticed, Tim, the last 3 plays for Sibley-Ocheyedan have all been runs. They haven't run 3 consecutive running plays all night long.
Ramirez picks up a good chunk there. 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 41. Here's a snap and another run up the middle once again. Gets to the 2nd level and is brought down. Another positive gain for the run. Let's see, that was number 40 for the Generals. Number 40 is Jonathan Krogman, a 5'8 junior. Krogman or Krogman, he gets it again here. Krogman, he runs out the middle. Didn't gain much on that run. It'll bring up 3rd down. See if they even give him a yard on that. It's on the 33-yard line. They give him a yard. 3rd and 3 from the 33. Krogman comes out. Pioneers defense trying to stand big once again. They've been playing lights out so far here tonight. Ramirez is the running back in the backfield with Hyenga Johnson. Wingate takes a snap, keeps it to Ramirez. Options to Hyenga Johnson off the left side. He'll cut up. He's got enough for a 1st down, and he's brought down right near the 25-yard line. Sam Poss and Bachman in on that tackle. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
Sibley has decided that they haven't been able to have any success through the air because they can't block Okoboji's front 4. But now they're starting to run on them a little bit. But as you run, you burn clock, and Okoboji
Clock's in their favor. Send a man in motion, and they fake it to him, looking to pass over the middle. Man, open pass is caught and near the end zone. Just shy. The pass was complete to Riley Getzel, the sophomore.
Got caught peeking into the backfield.
Well, you said they keep running because they haven't been able to pass. Then they mix it up and throw one for 24 yards down to the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Generals. First time knocking on the door with 33 seconds to go. Third quarter. They handed it off, run up the middle, and plowing into the end zone. It's a touchdown, Generals.
No, that's not a touchdown.
They didn't call it?
That's not a touchdown.
Oh, I thought I saw the arms go up. It was Michael Frink, I believe, running that one. Oh, second down. Okay, I thought he marched in. 1 to go still.
Why isn't the clock running? Why isn't the clock running?
They heard me call a touchdown. They stopped it. Another handoff, and he's going to be stuffed at the line.
Why isn't the clock running?
Frick with the carry there. And the Pioneers are all yelling about the clock right now on the far sidelines and pointing. It'll be 3rd and 1 from the 1.
This quarter should be over. They've ran 2 plays. It started at 27 seconds and now went to 26 seconds. That's ridiculous.
They have not been running the clock.
The official says start the clock, and they do. That's some 3 seconds there, I think.
So you got you ran 2 plays and 2 running plays, and 1 second went off the clock.
They got it running now, yeah, down to 10 seconds. But a big 3rd down and 1 from the goal. A handoff stuffed in the backfield. They're going to lose it. Well, now they pitch it out of there to Krogman on the far side. He's going to get hit. He'll lose yards. They blew that one up in the backfield. They still were able to get the option pitched out, but nothing there.
Matt Olson was the first one at the quarterback. He blew that up again, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter. And Wingate was fortunate as he threw that ball out there that didn't turn into disaster for Sibley-Ocheyedan.
It'll be 4th down when we return at the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back with 4th quarter action. 20-0. Pioneers leading the Generals here on Q102.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Fourth down, the Pioneers on that play knocked the Generals 7 yards back, so it'll be 4th down and 8 from the 8-yard line, or 4th and goal from the 8-yard line, I should say. Tim Peterson and Ryan Rolk here in Sibley's. Generals trying to score for the first time as we get the 4th quarter started. Generals are out there ready to go. Okoboji with a late break out of that quarter as they now jog out and will line up. 4th and goal from the 8, beginning of the 4th quarter. 20-0, Okoboji leading. Yeah, Ryan, they can hear you better if your headset's on. Hey, welcome back. They line it up, Okoboji and the Generals from the 8.
Slaughter, play over, Slaughter over, Slaughter over.
One receiver, 2 receiver to the right.
Slaughter to the Twins.
One receiver.
Slaughter to the Twins.
On the, now they run another receiver out to the right side, so 3 of the right. Ramirez in the backfield with Wingate, who calls for the snap, fakes the give, rolls right, looks right, Pressure comes in, hits him, he escapes it. Now he throws one up in the end zone, man open. Pioneers try to recover. No, not in time. It's caught. Touchdown, Generals. Pass complete to Keegan Van Westen. He was wide open in the center of that end zone. That makes it 20-6. No thoughts on that one?
Well, Van Westen was the slot, and he just basically ran to the back of the end zone and then just tried to find an open area, and he ran across field. Nobody went with him.
It's an 8-yard pass from Wingate to Van Westen. Extra point attempt coming up. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Generals on the board for the first time here tonight. They still trail 20-7. They'll be kicking off when we return here on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906. Northwest Iowa Bone, Joint, and Sports Surgeons have been providing excellent care to the community for the past 40 years. Their team offers specialized care, including sports medicine, as well as in-house physical therapy. Exceptional, dependable, local. Visit NWIABone.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires. Cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
$11:52 to go in this football game. 20-7, Okoboji leading Sibley-Ocheyedan. I'm Tim Peterson with the good Dr. Ryan Roque.
If there's ever a time to run a squib kick, this would be the time for Sibley. They got momentum right now. Make sure he kicks it all the way.
Hey, it's a decent kick. It's going to be fielded right near the 15 for the Pioneers.
Come straight ahead.
Off the left side. Lost the football. Picks it right back up, though. And he's going to be gang tackled there right near 35-yard line.
All right, Okoboji, run some clock. There's worse things in the world than running 3 running plays, burning 2 minutes, and having to punt. A punt's not a bad play. Scoring a touchdown would be even better.
Keep running the football and eating that clock like they've been doing a great job of tonight.
Eating clock. Get momentum right back on your side. A couple of first downs are going to be huge.
Up to the line they come. First and 10 from the 33. A run off the right side with room and busting through. Positive gain. That was a carry by Christian Gonzalez.
That was carried by Heller.
That was Heller?
That was
It's
Heller.
23, not 33 then.
Heller for 8 more.
Well, he's having a heck of a night.
He's got to be over $150.
Logan Heller. 89 yards in the first half.
Stay in the huddle. Stay in the huddle. Stay in the huddle. Just relax.
17 seconds on the play clock as they get up to the line.
Just relax.
Play clock at 12, and they take the snap and hand it off. It's Harms up the far side. He'll rumble forward and have enough for the first down. Austin Harms and the Okoboji Pioneers gain another first down. They have the ball at the 46-yard line, their own.
Give you 4 more plays. Don't snap this thing until under 5 seconds. Burn up some clock.
11 minutes to go in the ball game. 20-7, Okoboji leading. They have 20. The Generals have 7. Sometimes I say that too fast. I say 20-7. It sounds like I'm saying 27. Just thought I should clarify. I can see that you have your caring face. First and 10 from the 46. They line it up. Another run off the left side. And positive gain again for Heller as he gets into midfield.
That ball was snapped with 3 seconds. Heller gets 5 yards. That's a win-win. That's a win-win, Tim Peterson.
Gotta like a win-win. No daubers down and win-wins.
You ever see the movie Win-Win?
I don't believe I have.
You should watch the movie Win-Win. It's about wrestling, but it's more than wrestling. It's about life.
Sounds like a good Lifetime show for men.
Paul Giamatti's in it. You'd love it.
2nd and 6 as they come to the line.
Hold your water. Just relax.
Under 10 to go on the play clock, and a flag. 2 flags come flying in. Somebody jumped.
We got motion.
False start on the offense.
All right, so we're going back 2nd and 10.
35. Oh, which one is that? Let's see. Halftime, Esterville Lincoln Central leading West Lyon 26-7.
That kind of perked your ears up, didn't it?
What's that?
ELC beating West Lyon like that?
Good ELC squad this year, that's for sure. Up to the line, 2nd and 11. Play clock at 5, 4, 3. Another flag flies, and Pioneers are pointing at the Generals this time.
All right, this is kind of shooting themselves in the foot, but they're going to spot this ball, and they're going to burn another 20 seconds off the clock. You're going to get, and by the time this play's over, it's going to be close to 9 minutes, and it's still 2nd down. It's about time for Heller to pop one. It's about time for Heller to house one.
You know, Paul Giamatti was in the movie Straight Outta Compton. Surprise.
Holla.
Holla at your boy. Movie about NWA. Not the airlines. 2nd and 16 from the 40.
TWA.
Northwest Airlines.
Oh, okay.
A run off the left side, and not a lot, but another positive gain.
Yep.
Maybe give them about 5 on that for Harms.
Harms gets back your 3rd and 10. Now you're under 9 minutes. Burn some clock. We got officials timeout.
Somebody injured down there.
Yeah, an Okoboji player number 66, Josh Shields.
He'll take time to thank a few of our boosters like CNC or CC Screen Printing. Lynn over there is fantastic. United Community Bank, Okoboji Schools, of course, we thank you, and Consumers Lumber Company. All sponsors and sports boosters for the Okoboji Pioneers here on Q102. It didn't look like Seals was too bad. He stayed on the field, and they give him a timeout any which way. 20-7, Okoboji leading over Sibley-Ocheyedan here in Sibley. Matthew doing the live stream. Michael back in the studio, keeping us on air, I believe. I haven't heard any complaints, so maybe we're off air. Who knows? Okoboji doing the ground and pound in this game. Their defense has stood tall. They gave up their first score here of the game in the 4th quarter.
On a 4th and goal from the 7 with a scramble for your life pass by Wingate back across the action. Okoboji had a chance to tackle Wingate for a loss. Once again, the objects to get him on the ground, they went a little bit high and went over the top of him.
You mentioned earlier about making a tackle, and it's not for ESPN. It's just about getting him to the ground. And I'll never forget a Viking linebacker named Dwayne Rudd came up on a defensive player or offensive player, and he ran up, and as he hit him, he blasted him with his chest and didn't wrap. And then he stood there proudly like he just, tackled the amazing tackle. The running back bounced backwards and then ran around Rudd because he didn't wrap up and said he was doing it for the glory. Well, players take a knee. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back in, let's say, a minute here. Find out what's going on. If the player is on the far side, okay, there is the player still down. That's what they're doing. We'll check in on that when we return here on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Mean to be on a team. It means other people are depending on you. That's why the Bank Midwest team supports student athletes, because we know being part of a team teaches you a lot. So good luck to your team from ours. Bank Midwest. Member FDIC.
Get dressed in your favorite team apparel from CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. High-quality in-house screen printing and embroidery. Custom team apparel to team fundraising. Lynn and her team will do it right and on time. CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. Highway 71 North, Milford. And online at ccscreenprint.com. Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm and Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
At Iowa Lakes Electric Cooperative, we are member-owned. That means everyone who gets their power from Iowa Lakes is also an owner. That's the cooperative difference.
The power is yours at your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
Enjoy a taste of the islands at Snapper's Turtle Bay Cafe at Parks Marina. We're open daily at 11 with delicious island-style entrees and daily specials that include a local favorite island tacos, a close second to the lobster mac and cheese, or maybe you prefer the Boathouse burger, seared ahi tuna salad, or Cuban sliders. Join us at Snapper's, open daily at 11 for lunch and dinner all year long.
8 remaining in this football game.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Well, they helped lineman Josh Seals off the field with no pressure on that leg. We hope that he turns out to be okay. Football game about getting ready to resume. 3rd down, 11 to go with 8:55 and counting. Okoboji football leading 20-7. Up to the line they come. Vanderpool behind the center, which hasn't meant too much. A lot of direct snaps, and they do it again. Here's nice run. Is that Gonzalez? Nope, that was Heller again. Keep missing 23 and 33 on their numbers. I keep thinking it's Gonzalez. Heller with a nice run.
You're 4th and 6 from Sibley's 48-yard line. Punt the ball, make Sibley go for a long field. This is the first time Okoboji's had to punt all night long.
Gain of 5 on that carry, and it looks like they're bringing their punt unit on.
Now, if you're Sibley, you're probably going to sell out to try to make something happen here. So Okoboji, you need to be disciplined.
Hyenga Johnson, the deep returner. 4th and 4 punt is punted.
Nice.
It's going to be caught right near the 15 by Hyenga Johnson. He'll bring it upfield, across the 15 to the 20, the 25, 30, the 35, and brought down just beyond the 35-yard line. A nice return by Hyenga Johnson and the Sibley-Ocheyedan Generals.
That nice punt, and Okoboji gained 10 yards of field position on it.
7:40 remaining.
But Tim Peterson, Okoboji took 4 minutes off the clock. Remember that. That possession took over 4 minutes off the clock.
Long way to go for the Generals. They haven't moved the football all that well in this game, although they did move it well earlier when they got that touchdown. They line it up. One receiver each side. Couple of running backs in the backfield.
The side goes, the side goes. Strants goes.
Ramirez and Hyenga Johnson in the backfield. Wingate fumbles the snap, ball's on the ground. He'll pick it back up and look, and he'll get dropped at the 35-yard line. They're going to say loss of 3 on that one. Ball and play from the get-go. That's what happens when you fumble the snap. That'll make it 2nd down and long.
2nd 12 for Sibley. If you're the defensive lineman right now, you're not even respecting the run, especially when they go empty. They trips to the top, twins to the bottom, empty backfield. If you're defensive lineman, go get him. Heller spy the quarterback.
Snap, looking to pass, looking over the middle, throwing over the middle, and it is caught. No drop by Hyenga Johnson. It was in his arms. He had it as he went to the ground, then it popped right back out. That would have been enough for the 1st down. Instead, it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, as Strantz released, Heller got a nice bump on Strantz's release and kind of threw him off his pattern a little bit. The ball was behind him. Catchable ball from Wingate. Tough catch. Nice job all around, actually.
Defense holds. Should have been a 1st down.
3rd and 13.
Here they line it up again.
Pin your ears back, boys. Go get him.
3 to the top, 1 to the bottom.
Sam Poss. It's Sam Poss time.
Ramirez in the backfield. A snap. Looking to pass, rolls right, pressure, throws it right, and it's going to be thrown short of the receiver. 4th down.
Who put Wingate on the ground that time, Tim Peterson?
Was it your call?
Was that number 60? That'd be Sam Poss.
Sam Poss, the junior.
What time is it? It's Sam Poss time.
4th and 13.
Hey, stay up, stay up, stay up.
There's not a chance in the world they're punting this ball.
From their own 36, 6:51 to go. Generals trail by 13.
This is the key play in the game right here.
3 to the top, 1 to the bottom.
This is make or break for Sibley. 4th and 13. Go get him, Okoboji.
The blitz coming. The snap, pressure coming. He gets the pass off. It's far enough, but it's thrown up for grabs, and it's picked off.
Nice job, Ethan Schlachter. He was playing center field. Wingate got lit up, and Schlachter just stood back there from his free safety position and did what a free safety is supposed to do, play center field. Olson with the pressure, and I believe that was Wentz. Olson and Wentz said, meet me at the quarterback.
They sent a linebacker in on that one as well.
Yeah, it was interesting. They sold out. They brought pressure. They actually brought a corner blitz as well. All right, Okoboji, you got the ball. 20-7, 6:45. Just grind it. Run clock.
At their own 40-yard line, they break huddle, and up to the line they come. The snap, it's a run, direct snap. Heller off the left side.
That play really took the wind out of Sibley-Ocheyedan's sails. And so I think Okoboji, if they can pop one here, mark her down. I think this thing is the ESPN win probability for Okoboji's in the 90s right now.
Hooah!
In the 90s. The 90th.
Hooah, Charlie.
The 90th percentile.
Bring in the scientist to figure that one out.
All right,
2nd and 4.
Breaks the huddle with 10 seconds. Hurries up to the line. Just relax. Snaps the ball with 3. There goes Harms.
Up the middle, enough for the first down.
First down, and that is a huge first down. Austin Harms again on that counter play. Popped one earlier in the second half for a touchdown. Does a great job of keeping his feet low to the ground. He's not a long strider. Keeps his feet low to the ground. That's that soccer background. Keeps his balance. Does a nice job being able to cut and move. Plus, he can just kick the stuffing out of a ball. He can kick the stuffing out of it, Tim Peterson.
That's a strong leg. Heller at 6'2", 185 pounds.
And he's a super nice kid. FYI, which is more important.
Cherry on top. Here's a snap. Heller again off the left side. Cuts up field. Gets a tackle. Breaks through. And another nice run for Heller. He's
another 9 close to 10.
He's been carrying it tonight, that's for sure. Give him 8 on the play.
We're going to be under 5 minutes when they snap this ball, Tim Peterson. Things are looking better and better. I am pleasantly surprised by this Okoboji football team. credit to the coaches for getting these guys regrouped after a tough loss, coming over here, playing a conference opponent, even though it's not a conference anymore, and on their home field, and taking it to them. We're going to get a timeout, Okoboji.
Play clock was winding down, and yes, they'll take a timeout.
No. I think we're going to have equipment issue. I think
even better.
Marlowe stopped the clock.
Schlechter jogged off. They'll reset the play clock. They put time back on the clock, or no?
I'll tell you who's listening tonight. Grandma Pam's listening tonight, and she's pretty happy with that Ethan Schlechter interception.
It's always good to have Grandma Pam happy.
You want to have Grandma Pam in your corner.
Well, they started the clock and put a new play clock and everything, so 2nd and 1, and this play is taking a lot of time off the clock in itself. A run to the left side, and this time it's Harms.
That should be close to a first down, too.
Only needed a yard.
We're going to get a measurement on this? Well, I thought that was a first down.
I say no gain on that carry, or very little.
Tim, I'm 110 yards away from that, and I really thought that spot should have been better. I'm just saying. Under 4 minutes.
3rd down and 1. Clock continues to run. Play clock at 15. They've been waiting for that clock to get down 5 or under before they snap one. Schlechter back out there as a receiver, split to the right. And it's a direct snap. They take it up the middle. First down and more. Grinding some yards is Heller.
Heller took the direct snap. First contact about 5 yards downfield, and he ground out another 5 yards with 2 guys on his back. We are under 3 minutes. 1st and 10. Okoboji at the Sibley-Ocheyedan 32-yard line, holding a 20-7 lead here in the 4th quarter.
That first hit on Heller hasn't stopped him all night. Timeout on the field. Like you just said, 20-7, Okoboji leading. 3:33 to go. We'll have more of this football game when we return here on Q102.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
Hi, this is Kayleen, the service manager at Okoboji Motor Company. 2020 has been a year of change and uncertainty. Our hours are the same, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the same experienced staff you've learned to trust to care for your vehicle needs. We will continue to support our communities and our schools because we care about you, our customers. Our service department is constantly running specials. Check them out at okobojigmtoyota.com. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal, as we will for you. Thank you. Okoboji Motor Company, Service Department.
Pioneers. Be excited to get the final rushing numbers on Heller.
Well, he's got to be above $150, and he's got to be pushing 200.
He's ran for a couple touchdowns. Harms has a touchdown. Clock has... The play clock is down to 15 seconds as they get up the line. Game clock not running, so they'll just snap it and run a play. It's a give off the left side. First contact doesn't do it. It's Harms or Heller down the left side. He's all alone. He is gone. Touchdown, 32 yards once again. Logan Heller. Wow. He was hit in the backfield too. Are you pounding nails?
Nails in the coffin, Tim Peterson. Ball game, I'm calling it. Nice effort by Okoboji tonight. Heller, that offensive line, Harms.
That first contact hit him in the backfield, and he just shook it, and then got around that corner. Boys look good tonight.
Runs hard, runs hard.
26-7 the score.
And he was flying down that far sideline.
They're going for 2 here.
Well, that's an interesting call.
Try to get that plump number up to 28. Run up the middle, hit, falling forward, no good. Extra point, 2-point conversion, no good. And the score holds at 26 for the Pioneers, 7 for the Generals. 3:26 remaining. Okoboji will be kicking off when we return here on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Hot Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
Northwest Bank is top-notch. You may be a one-time customer, you may be a lifetime customer, but they're always going to look out for you and take care of you.
Northwest Bank has the ability to help you do what you need to have done with your mortgage.
To me, probably the number one thing is their ability to get the job done.
Easy to work with, explain things very well, people that you trust and people that you see every day. That type of skill and knowledge sitting behind that desk when you're coming to sign those papers is very important.
I've always trusted Northwest Bank, and I definitely trust them with the biggest purchase we've ever made.
Head down the highway to MHR Insurance and with the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
Well, speaking of Rosenboom,
you're going to have a...
Here comes the boom from Okoboji. It's a low worm burner right along the ground. They get it to about the 26-yard line. It's picked up there. A dance move and a nice move, and getting upfield back to near the 40-yard line was the returner.
What's Okoboji got to do to get Sibley to start with, inside their 30-yard line? They've had great field position all night long.
That was Riley Getzel with a nice return. They mark it at the 39. First and 10 from the 39. Okoboji leading 26-7 with 3:21 remaining in the ball game.
Base 4, cover 3, cover 2, base 4, cover 2.
Sibley-Ocheyedan up to the line.
If you're Okoboji, you need to be as deep as the deep and as wide as the wide. Everything's in front of you. Let the front four take care of business. Let Heller spy.
Throw, bubble pass, screen to the right. It's caught and up across midfield, breaking tackles, and all the way down to the 40, a huge gain on that bubble screen.
Well, it's just a little swing out to the slot, the wide slot. Harms from his linebacker position had to run about 35 yards, had a lot of space. Almost made the play for a loss, but that's a tough play for a kid to come that far and make that tackle.
That was Michael Frink on the reception. They right up to the line from the 38. Pass to the near side, another short pass. It's caught. Falling forward.
Do you know how much I love that tackle Harms just made? Did you see what he did, Tim Peterson?
He wrapped.
Instead of putting his helmet right in the kid's chest plate, wrapped up the knees, took him to the ground. Clock keeps running.
Krogman with the catch on that play. Second down and 3, gain of 7.
We got trips to the top.
Here's a snap. They look right where the trips are. They throw it right. It's going to be thrown out of bounds. Too high for the intended receiver, Krogman. Third down and 3 to go.
Boy, Pass and Gonzalez, those guys have just been wince all night long in that backfield.
Third down. They're going to definitely have, if they don't get the first down here, they're definitely going for it again on fourth down. It's late in the ballgame, 2.5 to go. Pioneers up 26-7.
Once again, trips to the top.
5 receivers out. Wingate takes a snap. Quick pass to the right. Another screen pass. Krogman can't
get on the
pull it in.
Obviously, it was a forward pass, but you'd like to coach them. If you see that ball on the ground or anything lateral, you pick it up, make the ref call it.
It ended up skipping out of bounds, and it brings up fourth down and 3 yards to go. And this is the ball game here for the Generals if they don't get a first.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sibley actually runs it here.
They had success in this fourth quarter or second half running the football. Come out here looking to pass, empty backfield. Trips on the bottom now. Nope, now they send it to the top. 3 up top, 2 on the bottom. Wingate takes a snap, drops back, steps up, pressured, throws it to the left, floats it downfield, incomplete over the head of the intended receiver, Hyenga Johnson. Turnover on downs, Okoboji football with 2:20 to go.
Ball game. What's that sound, Tim Peterson? Ball
I know, it kind of sounds like the fat lady singing.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, you put the nails in earlier. Okoboji has the football and the lead late in this football game. Looking just to run out the clock here. Play clock down to 5 as they get up to the line. 2 seconds. They better hurry up. They do snap it, and they give it to the far side. Running it around the end is Harms. He gets a forward gain a few yards there to the left.
Harms ran angry, and unfortunately for the Sibley-Ocheyedan tackler coming up, he took the worst of it, and he's down on the ground. But Harms ran angry that time.
He is flailing in pain. He's actually being checked on by his teammate, who's the first one there in Getzel, before the rest of the staff can get out to look in on him.
This is kind of fun tonight, wasn't it?
It is fun. It's always fun when the team that you're mainly calling for gets the victory.
Well, yeah.
It's always fun when the home team wins too, but being on the road here. 2:05 to go, 26-7. Okoboji leading. We'll take a short break as they check on the player down. Come back with more high school football on Q102 and explore Okoboji.com.
Imagine a surgery with less pain, where it's minimally invasive. You have a faster recovery and you receive better results. At Lakes Regional Healthcare, the only hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery in Northwest Iowa, surgeons provided robotic surgeries for orthopedic, gynecological, and general surgical procedures such as hip and knee replacement, hysterectomies, colon resections, gallbladder removal, hernia repairs, and more. So when you need surgery, look to the only area hospital with comprehensive robotic surgery. Look to Lakes Regional Healthcare in Spirit Lake.
At United Community Bank, we're actively engaged in developing, strengthening, and energizing our communities by investing in people and their hopes and dreams for the future. Let us go to work for you, supporting your goals and helping you succeed. We look forward to being a part of your financial future. United Community Bank, with locations in Milford, Okoboji, Hartley, Ocheyedan, and Lake Park. Member FDIC.
United Community Bank, dedicated to your financial success.
Clock starts running. Hyenga Johnson walked off under his own power to the sidelines. That's a good sign. But his team trails Okoboji 26-7. Okoboji football, left to right. 2nd down and 7 to go. They get to the line with 5 seconds on their play clock. Here's the snap. It's a keeper. Direct snap to Heller off the left side. Enough for the first down. He breaks through. He gets into the backfield. He's got one man to beat. He runs across the field, right, left to right. He's on a full sprint all the way down, finally tackled inside the 15-yard line. Huge run for Logan Heller.
That's got to put him over 2 bills for the night. And right now, I know you want to punch it into the end zone. You're up 26-7 with $1:30 to go. Take a knee. Let's go home.
40.
That seals the deal, Tim.
40-plus yards on that carry.
I'm calling it, Tim Peterson. Boom, right here.
293 yards rushing so far.
293. I don't know. I don't know if Okoboji's ever had a rusher over 300, but Heller just lost about 4 on that one.
Stacked up in the backfield. That hasn't happened much at all tonight.
So now he's at 286. We're under a minute. Take a knee. Give him a break. The kid's tired. But you know what? They always say the ball's not heavy. John McKay used to tell his Anthony Davis, Ricky Bell, USC running backs, ball's not heavy. You don't even know who that is, do you? That was way before your time.
Well.
How old are you, Tim Peterson?
47.
No way.
Yeah.
You're the youngest 47 I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I remember the old announcer for USC. I can't think of his name right now, but he was one of my...
I got shoes older than you.
I loved listening to him back in the day. 2nd down and 15. I'm going to have a delay of game on the Okoboji Pioneers.
Okoboji. Oh, shoot.
Well, they ran that clock down. I mean, why not? Delay game's not going to hurt you at this point.
26 seconds to go. They're going to run
Jackson.
a play.
The old announcer Jackson was for USC.
There you go.
Snap
Nice.
taken, knee down.
Nice job. Wanted to get Heller 300. It didn't work out. Take a knee. Be humble in victory. Be gracious in defeat. And Okoboji did that tonight.
Clock still counting down, but teams are already lining up to shake hands. There's 10 seconds remaining in the game, but it's over. Okoboji Pioneers go on the road and get a victory.
Tim, I'm impressed because I didn't see this thing turning out like this. I am impressed. Thumbs up. Way to go to this coaching staff. Getting Okoboji, getting this team on the same page this week. Thumbs up to these kids not having their daubers down, going ahead and getting a huge victory on the road. That offensive line, if we give a player of the game, I'd give it to the offensive line. But as an offensive lineman, that's what I would say. But honestly, there's no way you can give it to anybody other than Logan Heller. He was tough tonight. He put in some work.
3 rushing touchdowns for Heller and over, well, right near 290 yards total rushing. Defensive line also very solid. Final score 26-7. Okoboji Pioneers with the victory over Sibley-Ocheyedan here in Sibley. And that'll move us into our postgame show coming up from the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake, courtesy of Dr. Nolan and Dr. Cornwall. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is high school football on Q102 and ExploreOkoboji.com.
Down the highway to MHR Insurance and get the power of one from West Bend. Simplify with one policy, one affordable premium, one common loss deductible, and money back at the end of the year when you're claim free. What? Money back? See MHR Insurance in Milford or call 338-2654.
She shoots, she scores! Touchdown Pioneers. Wow, what a throw. Hey Pioneer fans, this is Kurt Karstens with Karstens Financial Group in Arnold's Park. And no matter the season, I want to wish all of our athletes and coaches the best of luck for a fun, healthy season. Go Pioneers!
Okoboji High School is proud to sponsor all Okoboji students in their activities. Okoboji High School wishes good luck to the Okoboji Pioneers as they work hard all season. Be proud to represent the Okoboji Pioneers in education and activities.
Your Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is making lives easier, healthier, and happier. Check out Hy-Vee.com and find meal solutions, recipes, your weekly ad, and the latest edition of Seasons. Spirit Lake Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of all students, wishing them a good year academically and athletically.
This is Scott Troutman with State Farm in Spirit Lake. All across the country, drivers are reaping the rewards of safer driving with the updated Drive Safe and Save app, where you can earn a discount of up to 30%. Call Scott Troutman State Farm at 336-2499.
For the best window and door solutions for your next project, choose superior quality to enhance the character of your home. Choose Marvin. Visit your local Marvin dealer. Consumer Lumber in Spirit Lake, Spencer, and Lake Park. Locally owned and operated since 1906.
Get dressed in your favorite team apparel from CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. High-quality in-house screen printing and embroidery. Custom team apparel to team fundraising. Lynn and her team will do it right and on time. CC Screen Printing and Embroidery. Highway 71 North Milford and online at ccscreenprint.com.
Are you paying too much for internet service? It's time to cut the wires. Cut the charges. IGL Teleconnect is your local internet provider. No contracts, no hidden fees, no equipment rental, and no confusing packages for just $40 a month. IGL Teleconnect, we put you first.
The Hut Bar and Grill in Arnold Park is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and breakfast is served Saturdays and Sundays starting at 8 a.m. So if you're looking for fantastic food served up hot, fresh, and delicious, and service that gets you in and on your way, head to the Hut in Arnold Park.
The Lakes News Shopper would like to wish the Okoboji Pioneers and area sports teams the best of success this season. The Lakes News Shopper appreciates all the hard work and dedication that the student athletes and coaches put into their seasons and are very proud of the Pioneers.
Doctors Norland and Cornwall and the entire staff of the Eye Care Center would like to remind athletes to do your best and have a great season. When you have eye care needs, visit the Eye Care Center just north of the hospital in Spirit Lake. The Eye Care Center is proud to offer you professional service and personal care for all your eye care needs. The Eye Care Center has a large selection of quality eyeglass frames and the most up-to-date styles. Call today to make an appointment with the professionals at the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake.
This one tonight over Sibley-Ocheyedan 26-7. 8-7. Pioneers moved to 1-1 on the season. The Generals dropped to 0-2. Some other final scores coming in. Southeast Valley beats Emmitsburg 46-21. So Emmitsburg got some points on the board in the second half there. Spirit Lake over Forest City, who is a ranked team, 49-0 for the Spirit Lake Indians. Wow, big victory for Spirit Lake. Pioneers, a big victory here, 26-7, and our player of the game has to go to Logan Heller. Unofficially rushes for 289 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game. And Tommy, thanks for sticking your tongue out at us as he walks by. You make sure if you see Tommy to give him a high five, especially if his hands are full wherever you see him. He always enjoys that. Oh, Coach, Doctor. You just moved from doctor to coach. Ryan Roke, final thoughts on this football game tonight, which is, in our post-game show, which is brought to you by the Eye Care Center in Spirit Lake. What did you see out there that you liked a lot?
Well, everybody in football today, everybody's enthralled with the spread offense, whether it's a passing spread, whether it's a running spread. And Okoboji, they're running something that's unique now with this single wing, with the spinning backs, with when you look at it, you got to give it up to this coaching staff for getting these kids to buy into this. And it's not an easy offense to run. It's not an easy offense to learn. But tonight it ran efficiently well, and it's hard for a defense because most defenses are putting in for 5 wide, empty backfield, throw it all over the place, and now all of a sudden you got to prepare for this unique offense where you've got to contain in your gaps and your seams and read your keys. And Okoboji ran it to perfection tonight. I was most impressed though with Okoboji's defense. If you remember the first 4 times Sibley had the ball, they got 1 first down, and otherwise it was 3 and out, and Okoboji dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides of the line of scrimmage, offensively and defensively, and it's been years since you've been able to say that after an Okoboji football game. And those linemen, Poss, Olson, Duval, Wentz, Seals. I hope he's okay. But leaving people out, they were after Wingate. Wingate was by far the best player on Sibley's team, and they just took him out of the game. Total team effort. Heller, 289 yards. Harms has got to be close to 100, if not over it. Great job, Pioneers. It was a lot of fun coming over here. Going to make the drive home a lot more happy for everybody.
Good to have you back up in the booth with us.
Tim Peterson, enjoy it, buddy. See you down the road.
Sounds good. Dr. Ryan Roke checking out. Logan Heller, the big night tonight. He got on the board for Okoboji with a 3-yard rush in that second quarter, and then he got another 3-yard rush in that second quarter. About 7 minutes apart, right on the nose. 14-0 Okoboji after extra points were good by Heller. Harms in the second half, in the third quarter to be exact, ran one in for 25 yards. That extra point was no good. Sibley-Ocheyedan finally got on the board in the fourth quarter, just into the fourth quarter, as it was a pass from Wingate to Van Westen. It was an 8-yard pass. Extra point was good. 20-7, Okoboji still led. And then with 3:26 to go, fourth quarter, Heller seals things shut with a 32-yard touchdown run. 2-point Troji with the victory. GTRA victorious also tonight. They beat Glidden 7. Martin County West up in Minnesota wins 47-13. Southeast Valley over Emmitsburg 46-21. Spirit Lake 49-0 over Forest City. That's the scores that I got. But keep it tuned over on KUOO. They'll be having the Iowa Sports Show coming up, and actually be sending in my review of this game tonight to them to be broadcast. On behalf of everyone here, including Michael at the studio, Matthew on the live stream, Dr. Ryan Roke, I'm Tim Peterson. That's going to do it for high school football here on Q102. Thanks, Mom, for listening. Until next time, have a wonderful evening.